Okay, so I am going to share my screen with y'all. So what we're going to do throughout the call tonight is just go between us being on the video here and then sharing some PowerPoint so that you guys can see some of the visuals. Can you see all those beautiful girls up there? Can you see everybody? Okay, good. Is everybody muted okay? If you want to mute yourself, go for it. I don't know if Jen can. And are we recording, Miss Jen? Okay. So welcome everybody. We're so excited that you are here, and I'm glad that my kids are in bed. Hopefully those of you that had kids are going to stay there for us for a little bit. So my name is Becky, and I'm one of the coaches hosting this call tonight. And as I look at these beautiful faces up here, I think what's so cool for me is that I would not have developed the relationships I have with these girls if it was not for coaching. And so just really exciting that I get to do this thing with such amazing girls. And so you can see the 6 of us that will be talking tonight. I put our faces up here so you can know a little bit about us. We'll share a little bit more about our stories. All of us here are part of different teams, but all together sort of in one team, and just really excited to share our heart and our stories. We all have the problem of being so passionate about this that sometimes we talk longer than we should. So I'm going to do my best to keep it short and sweet for you guys. And then at the end, Jen will give us a sec to answer some questions if you guys have those, but feel free to write any questions down that you have. Or if you would like to talk with one of us later, you guys are very welcome to do that. So let's see. Of course, no, it's not letting me. So we're all here because you're wondering what this whole coaching thing is about. And what I'm really excited to share with you guys is that, oh good, there's Erin. So Jen, can you mute her, sweetie? Hey, lovely.
Okay, let me get this set up.
Yay, technology. Okay, so this coaching thing, obviously you guys are here because you have maybe been in one of our challenge groups, or maybe you have met one of us in person or in social media, and you're curious, what is it that these girls do? And so that's what we hope at the end of this call, you guys are going to be able to have some answers to that. But if you still have questions after tonight, that's okay, because often there's a lot of different questions that people have, and it's okay that you still have some, but please let us know whatever those might be. So one of our favorite things is this team. It's a team of people who have a love language of gift giving. So if any of you decide that you are ready to explore what this coaching thing is and jump in with us, we will be giving a gift card to you as a gift from your coach if you decide to join us. And I think we're doing that through Thursday, Jen? Okay, so through Thursday night. And that's just one of the ways that we just want to say thank you and welcome. We're excited you'll be joining us. And what I love most about Tuesday night is when our team does our calls as a team. We get together and get to see each other's beautiful faces, and we do this call once a month. What I love most about it is the fact that none of these people would be here in my life if it was not for coaching, and that I know one of you here on this call tonight who is not yet a coach is going to join the team. I don't know which one of you it is. I hope it's all of you. But just knowing that I'm going to get to know you better and that we're going to be able to bless each other as we bless others is just really exciting for me. So that's what I was looking forward to all day while my daughter was having tantrums, was to be able to hang out with you guys tonight. So I want to tell you guys just a little bit about what Beachbody is, because people often have a lot of questions. We've heard about it. We're kind of curious what it really is all about. So you guys probably have heard of things like P90X or maybe Insanity. Those are kind of what we call a little bit more old school Beachbody programs. Those were sold on infomercials. And about 11 years ago, the CEO of the company decided that he didn't want people buying DVDs and letting them sit on the shelves. What he wanted was people to have results, to live healthier, more fulfilling lives. So he created Team Beachbody. And so what Team Beachbody is the same products, but through coaches, so that people can get these tools of fitness, nutrition, whole foods, the dense nutrition of Shakeology, and have a coach come alongside them to motivate, to encourage, to support, to answer questions, because the company wanted people to be able to make these changes, sustain them, and to have that healthier lifestyle and then bless other people. So Team Beachbody was created for that purpose. And what's really great is not only can we get healthier or stay healthy, is we also are able to bless other people and build an amazing business while we're doing that. So what has happened in the last like year and a half is that Beachbody has embraced the platform of digital media. So now we have something amazing called Beachbody On Demand that some of you already have and love. So again, we have great programs, just like the old school ones, newer ones like Country Heat, Core de Force, 21-Day Fix, 80-Day Obsession, and currently a lot of us are doing Lift 4 and Shift Shop, and we'll have another Shift Shop one come out. So Beachbody has been one of the premier companies in fitness and nutrition. We're the only company out there that combines moving our bodies with nutrition and with support. And that's why we are so passionate about this, because we bring together all the things that we know are going to help us. So that's a little bit about what, let's stop the share now and look at all your beautiful faces. Okay, did the share stop? Okay, I like looking at you better. So that's a little bit about Beachbody, and I'll show a little bit more in a minute, but I want to share just a little bit about me, and I have like 5 minutes. I'm going to do it fast. So my name is Becky. I've been a coach for about 2.5 years. I am also a clinical social worker therapist, which essentially just means I get to help people. But as a social worker, life can be stressful, and so with some grief and loss in my life, about 3 years ago, and some big changes, I coped with a lot of carbohydrates and a glass of wine every night. And that led to a place in which I was not living the healthy, fulfilling life that I knew I was called to. And so Jen, who I don't know where she is on your screen, was like, hey, we've been friends. She's like, hey, you gotta try this thing. I was like, yeah, right. That's not gonna work. So I bought my challenge pack only because I knew I could return it. I'm like, sure, I'll drink that stuff. I'll return it. Well, the problem is that it changed my life, and I lost 10 pounds in 21 days and felt better. I was less cranky, started to recognize myself again, all that stuff. And then you guys, I canceled my Shakeology like a crazy person, and my fatigue came back, my energy was down, and my headaches came back. And I was like, oh great, now I gotta get me on this stuff. And then as I learned more about it, I'm like, oh cool, I can be on this stuff and stop taking other supplements because the stuff has it all in it. So then after Jen babbled at me about coaching for a couple of months, wore me down, I was like, fine, I'll do this thing. So 2.5 years ago, I jumped in as a discount coach. You'll hear more about that. And since then, I have been able to maintain my wellness. I have met amazing women all over the country. I have been able to stay home more with my kids because coaching allows me to have flexibility and to build a business, which is something I've been starting for the last like 18 months. So I feel so grateful that this thing that was gonna not be cool has literally changed my life. And so that's why we're here to share with you guys about that. So I am 30 pounds lighter, I like to say, and 30 pounds heavier with joy and gratitude because of what this has done for me. And it's not about the weight, guys. It's about all the other stuff that has come with it. So, and that's what I love. You'll hear more about our stories tonight. So what's pretty great is that I have been able to help with my kids' Christian education. I can hire a cleaning lady. I hate cleaning. It's so great. And I just need to have a little bit more freedom with things in life. And that is something that has been a real answer to prayers, because as much as I love my kids most days, I don't love them every day. I didn't like them today. I do want to be able to be with them more. That is my heart's desire. And I want to be able to bless other people. And this has given me the ability to do that. So really quick, literally in 3 minutes. Think I can do 3 minutes share, you guys? I don't know. You guys don't look very confident. Okay, so I'm going to tell you a little bit about what we do as coaches. There's essentially 4 vital behaviors. So people are like, what do we do? What do coaches do? What is it all about? It is really so much simpler than everybody thinks. 4 things. The first thing is that we are proof that the products work. We are proof that moving our bodies, that cleaner eating, that the dense nutrition of Shakeology and the support of the groups will change our lives. That is number 1. Number 2 is inviting and sharing. We don't sell stuff because, frankly, the stuff is really great that if someone tries it, chances are they're going to want to embrace what it's offering them. But what we do is we invite and share. We share authentically. We share our real, our raw, and our vulnerable, and we invite other people to come alongside of us in the groups and see what it's all about. The third thing we do, and this is probably my favorite, is personal development. That people say they have fears of coaching, they have fears of just like things in general, anxiety, worries, uncertainties. Can I do this? What will people think? We all have had them. We all still have them as coaches, but personal development is the way that we dig into being able to rise above the fears that we might have. And then number 4 is one that was added in the past year or so, which is called recognition. And that means we get to shout out the people in our groups, we get to love on our other coaches, and we get to celebrate how our lives are changing. So let me go to the next slide. I'm almost done. Yay. I think I'm going to do it. Okay. So one of the misconceptions that people think in order to be a wellness coach with Beachbody, that you need to be at the end of your journey. And let me tell you, that is so far from the truth. When you are somebody who wants to help other people, you start right there where you are, because you want to know what? A lot of times the average woman has a body that doesn't look like a bodybuilder, and they want someone coming alongside of them who gets what it's like to struggle or have the hard with having a healthy body and with fitness and nutrition. And so no matter where you are in your journey, you will have the gift and the ability to bless other people if you just start sharing with your whole heart. So I could share more about that piece, but I'm going to leave it there. A couple other things that are really great about coaching is, this one's not mine. Okay. Is that, sorry, I'm going to stop the share before I keep going. Okay. So that we do not have to keep product on hand. A lot of times there are companies where you have to buy all this stuff and put it in your garage and hope somebody buys it and be out all this money. When one of the financial guys came in at Beachbody, he said, I'm only coming in if people can join this, get healthier, and not be set back financially. And so your investment is your challenge pack. That is it. Your tools for fitness, your tools for nutrition. That is this. There's no sign up fee when you do that. We'll tell more about that in a minute. And you just simply help other people. They say, this is what we want. Beachbody sends it to them. They take care of it 24/7. It's amazing. So you guys, this coaching thing is something that is so much more than these products that we've talked about. They are about finding ways in which you can rise above the heart of life and take good care of these bodies that need to carry us through a lot more years. So, all right, did I do it? Am I done? Yay! Okay, so next, Jessica is going to talk to us a little bit more about some coach basics. So mutiny, it's all you, girl.
All right, thank you. All right, thanks you guys. Super, super excited that you guys are joining us tonight. I'm Jessica Ralston. I have been a Beachbody coach for 2.5 years. My 3rd year anniversary is coming up in November, which is like crazy to me that I'm a few months away. I actually started my journey with Beachbody September 2015, right? And at that time, I was really unhappy in my own skin. I was 30 pounds heavier, just really struggling with just not liking who I saw in the mirror. I don't know if anybody can relate to that or not. And had a friend reach out to me, talk to me about Beachbody. I said, why not? Because I've been praying about it, and that was my answered prayer. So I started with 21 Day Fix and was drinking Shakeology, loved it, got huge results in 21 days. I couldn't even believe that was even a possibility, but I saw results. I felt amazing and knew that I had to continue drinking Shakeology. And so I didn't know how I was going to pay for that, but I knew I wanted to do that. And so my coach reached out to me. She said, why don't you sign up for this discount? I said, absolutely. And I jumped right in. So very quickly, I became a discount coach. And that's all I wanted to be. I really just wanted to focus on me. And that may sound really selfish to some people who are listening to me right now, but I was in a really bad place. And I knew that I needed to get out of that. In order to do that, I had to take care of myself first. And so I started by working on my own health and fitness, drinking Shakeology. I began feeling like this new person who had a new purpose. I had been a school teacher, 4th grade school teacher for 12 years, and was at home with my kids for about 3 years before I started coaching. And I started to get this sense of, now what's my purpose, right? So my kids had gone to school. I now had a new self-confidence. I was 30 pounds lighter. I was seeing this new person in the mirror who I hadn't recognized in a really long time. And I thought, okay, I don't know what's happening, but this is great. And people started to notice that. So people actually started to come to me and said, what are you doing? And when they asked me that question, I told them, because I want everybody to know that if they could feel as good as I felt, I wanted them to experience it. And next thing you know, I became a coach who was working, who had no desire to ever work this business. And as you can see, 2.5 years later, I'm loving it. The gift that coaching has brought to me, not only with my own personal health and fitness, but just the sense of me being a happier person. My family is in a better place. My husband and I's relationship is in a better place. My relationships with my friends is in a better place. But then I get to meet people who I never would have met before. So the people on this call, there's many of them who are dear friends of mine now, who I've physically seen face to face maybe 3 times. Like, that blows my mind. I would call these people my best friend. Like, that is a true gift of what coaching has brought into my life. Monica, I've literally met twice, right? Punta Cana, Summit, yeah, 3 times. She's my boo, okay? I love her. She is amazing. If you guys were brought into this call tonight by Monica, you know what I'm talking about. Same with Becky and Jen. These women are absolutely incredible. And I never, ever would have met them if I hadn't been introduced to the coaching opportunity. So that is one of my favorite gifts. Also the ones I just mentioned about how I'm just happier. Oh my gosh, my self-confidence, you guys, if I could shout it out from my rooftop, I would. Well, I kind of do that, but I just want everybody, because I know what it feels like to feel bad. I want everybody that I know to know what it also feels like to feel really good. And that's where I'm at right now. And so I just want everybody who I come into contact to know how different it is when you feel good on the inside. I hope that makes sense. But anyway, so the coaching opportunity has truly changed my life. One of the things I really, really love about it is that it's my own business. And my family comes first. Those of you who know me know that. I went to Alaska all of July, and my family was what I did. I barely worked my business. I still hit my goals, but I barely worked my business because I was on a family vacation. So I get to choose how much I want to work, when I want to work, how many people I want to help, all of the things, because I am creating my own business and what I want it to look like for me. Plus, we have the opportunity to not only help people in the United States now, but we can help people in Canada and the UK. So our network of people and the amount of lives we can actually change is continuously growing, which I think is an incredible opportunity. Let's see, I want to make sure I'm trying to stay on target here. Probably most of you on the call tonight have either been in a challenge group with your coach, or perhaps are familiar with the products. Maybe you're doing a workout program right now and you're thinking, okay, what does this really mean? Truly, it is, like Becky said, being a product of the product and falling in love with that, and then wanting to share it with other people, sharing your story. It doesn't matter where you are in your journey. It could be day 1 of your journey, and you could be like, you know what, this is what I want to do. It could be 18 months from now, and you think, oh my gosh, my life is now different, and I want to share it with everybody else. I'm going to try to share my screen because, this is fun. Oh, jeez. Okay, I got this, people.
Yeah, you do.
I got it. And
nope.
That it? You see it? Am I there? Okay. Yikes. That's a little bit nerve-wracking. All right. Let me see here. Is it big for you guys? Probably not. There we go. How's that? Okay. So we kind of like to categorize people and coaches into 3 different kind of groups. So typically we look at our coaches as discount coaches. So when I first started the business, that is exactly what I was. I was a discount coach. Basically, I was drinking Shakeology every single day. I wanted a way to get a discount on my Shakeology and my product. I love Beachbody products, so I wanted to save money, and I signed up as a discount coach. As I kind of evolved in my season or my life and my journey, I kind of went into that hobby coach. Typically, we talk about hobby coaches as being people who maybe have a full-time job and they want to do this on the side. For me, I wasn't working a full-time job as a stay-at-home mom, which is a full-time job, but just being at home. But when people started to come to me and ask me questions, and I knew how powerful and life-changing Beachbody and the programs and the nutrition could be, I kind of fell into that hobby coach where I was helping my friends and family who were interested. And then we have the business builder who really wants to take it to another level. I still personally consider myself a part-time coach. As I said earlier, my family is number one. Me being a mom and a wife is my number one priority. And then working as a Beachbody coach is kind of my second job. Okay, let's see. I think I covered that. Okay, now I've got to figure out how to stop this. Maybe. No, I want to go into my next slide. Thanks for being patient.
Share the biz builder. Did you already do that?
Okay, yeah, so the business builder. So that's basically that you are making this a full-time opportunity, or maybe you want to, I'm just going to give an example, because if I were still teaching, this is where I would definitely be going. I would be working my teaching job, and I would be wanting to stay home with my children. So I would be doing that side hustle like nobody's business so that I could quit my teaching job and be a full-time Beachbody coach. So this is you eventually being able to quit your full-time job, being able to have the freedom of working whenever it is that you want to work, building your team, and having and teaching your team how to continuously build their team as well. So more like a full-time coach. Did I do an okay job with that, Becky? And then I'm going to share this one. This is what we call the VIP. So basically, VIP for us means that we're essentially signing you up as a Team Beachbody coach for the same 25% discounts. You don't have to actively be a coach to do that. So when I talked earlier about me being a discount coach and really just wanting to take advantage of that discount, that's what I was a VIP coach. You do have a $16 monthly business fee. That's their way of making sure that your website is set up, making sure that all of your information is ready, because I guarantee you, if you are ever sharing your story or your transformation, or if any of your family members notice that you're changing, whether it's your mood or your attitude or your physical appearance, they're going to come to you and they're going to say, oh my gosh, what are you doing? I want to do that too. And when that happens, Beachbody already has you set up. So you don't have to worry about scrambling in that moment of trying to figure out, how do I figure out my website? How do I get things covered? It's already done for you. Beachbody has already taken care of that for you. If you're in the military, that 16-month or that $16, that monthly fee, that coach fee, you get that waived. So if you're in the military, please talk to us about that. We can help you figure out how to get that $16 so you don't have to do that. Another beautiful thing is that you can cancel at any time. This is not like at other businesses where you have to do it for a full year or you have to do it for 6 months. If you're a coach for 4 months and you decide, you know what, this isn't really what I thought it was going to be, then you can cancel your coach membership. Like, you don't have to be a coach anymore. Does that make sense? Okay. This personally is really, really great for people who are using the products already because you're getting the discount. It makes sense to people who are looking for another way to bring money into your family and to help support either you, help pay extra bills. Becky was talking about how she gets to hire a cleaner now, a cleaning person that comes to her house. Like, that's amazing. She doesn't have to worry about that. That burden's taken off her plate. She can spend more time with her family because she's bringing in that income to pay for the cleaning lady. Also, those who potentially want to actively help others in the future and earn 25 to 40% commissions. Let's see here. All right, stop that. Okay. Make sure I'm getting at my notes here. I want to make sure I'm on track. Sorry, and I'm not really looking at my time, so I apologize if I'm taking too much time. You guys, ultimately what coaching is not only sharing or building relationships either through social media, face-to-face, friends and family. I have had the opportunity to meet more people just because I want them to know that there is an option for them. If they are feeling stuck in their body or unhappy in their skin, they don't have to be like that. And so I've been able to make friendships, and not everybody joins our challenge group. Not everybody, this is not the best fit for everybody, but I still want to give them the opportunity to make that choice on their own and let them know that that is an option. I feel it's really selfish if I hold it to myself and I don't share it with the world, because what if no one shared it with me, right? Where would I be today if no one offered that to me? And I'm so much happier 2.5 years later than I was back then. So I constantly think that, like, what if my coach had never offered this to me? Where would I be? Let's see. Also, you don't have to have experience in fitness. You don't have to be a trainer. You don't have to be, 110 pounds in your perfect body. You don't have to, none of those things matter, because everybody on the planet is in a different place and they need something different. Let's see. Basically, we're here to share our story, share our journey, listen to others when they are talking to us about where they're at, offer a solution, and then help them reach their goals. And that's what we do as Beachbody coaches. Plus, bottom line, when they get started, there's 100% money back guarantee. So if they don't like it, they can send it back. There's nothing to lose. There's absolutely nothing to lose. So I think that was it about covering the coach basics. And now I'm so excited. I'm going to introduce one of my people here, Miss Kaylee. She's one of our newer coaches, and she's going to share her story. And if you guys have questions at the end too, you can ask me those as well. All right, Miss Kaylee, you're up, honey.
Hi guys, my name is Kaylee Black. I just got married, so it's still fun to say that. Sorry, my dog wants to be in the middle today. I just started coaching officially in April. So I started as a VIP coach when I started 80-Day Obsession in January with Jessica. Was not looking to be a coach. I'm a full-time teacher. I teach middle school. So I'm on year 7 of teaching middle school, and I coach high school cheerleading. So that keeps me really busy. But I'm used to having relationships with 13 and 14-year-olds all day long, talking to them. And I was missing that piece of connecting with adult women other than, my closest friends. I wasn't having that same work environment that a lot of people get, where they get to make connections. And so that's something I really gained from Beachbody that I was not anticipating. I was anticipating feeling better. I was anticipating hopefully, working on my fitness and nutrition. I thought it'd be kind of cool to make some extra money, but I was not anticipating the friendships. And so that's been really cool. That's been something that was a happy surprise for me. Some of my favorite things about coaching, other than building relationships with other coaches and with new people, new clients, would just be the way that I feel. So Jessica talked about how she just felt happier, and that's why I signed up with her, because I was watching her do a live video in our group, and I was just like, she's just so happy. I want to be like her. I want to feel good like her. I want to encourage and help other people feel that way. And so that's something that I have gained. I feel good inside, and so it feels really good to be able to share that with people that are now on my team. Doing challenge groups has been really fun. It can be kind of scary as a new coach to think, okay, how am I going to lead a group? I don't even know what I'm doing yet. But this team is really awesome about letting you be in their groups so that you can kind of see how they run things, and then you kind of learn how to put your own spin on it, how you can make it uniquely you. And that's a cool thing I think about Beachbody too, is there's not a perfectly set template. You have to say this and then do this and then do this. You can really choose to grow your business at the rate that you want to. You can just jump all in and go for it, or you can take it slow, enjoy the discount, start to kind of, oh, here's my mom, or here's a girlfriend that wants to do it with me. Or you can send 100 invites to people on Instagram and, really just push for it because you want to help as many people as possible and share this awesome gift. So I'm super excited. I've been doing this since April, and officially coaching since April, and it's been life-changing. So I hope that you'll join our team, everyone. Did you want me to talk more? I was trying to keep it short and sweet.
No, you did awesome. You did great.
I would like you to add just one thing, Miss Kaylee. I noticed the other day that you shared something with a group, basically that you just went on your honeymoon, right? And in the 2 months that you were coaching prior to your honeymoon, you earned a certain amount of money to put towards your honeymoon. Can you share just that little?
Yeah. So since April, I've made about $4,000 with Beachbody, and that was with planning a wedding, teaching full time, doing this very much part time. So you can still, to me, that's huge. Like in less than 5 months, that's basically, I've been made close to $1,000 a month, which I was not anticipating that at all. So I really felt really blessed to be able to help pay towards our honeymoon for my little side gig that I wasn't anticipating to grow like this. And so you can do it even when you're busy and you have a full-time job, and whatever you put into it, you're going to get out of it. And I've been able to help a lot of people, so that makes it really cool too. Yay.
Awesome. Thank you, Kaylee. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
All right, Monica, you are up.
All righty, Kaylee, that's awesome. And that's actually a really good segue to what I'm supposed to talk about, which is your investment and how we actually get paid. So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Monica Armanius. I've been a coach for about 2 years. I've been married for about 6.5 years. I'm a full-time graphic designer and I love designing. It's awesome, but coaching is my passion. And so I do this fully heart and soul. If I didn't get paid a dime, I would still be here with you guys doing this without a doubt, because it has completely changed my life. And that's kind of what I want to start with. So, well, first I'll share my story. So when I joined 2.5 years ago, or about 2 years ago, I was not in a good place. I was depressed. I was just super confused as to what my purpose was. I was isolating myself from a lot of people. I had just had back surgery. And prior to that, a lot of you know the story, I had done a fitness competition. I got down to 103 pounds, 14% body fat. I was eating only vegetables and like very minimal carbs, like terrible, terrible diet. And then I gained it all back and then some, and it just put me into a terrible place. My relationship with God was broken. I just felt really hopeless, that I was just like, what am I doing? And so when my coach reached out to me and she said, hey, I think I had posted like a meal prep picture or something. I was feeling good that day. And she saw that picture and she was like, hey, hold up. Like, you would be an excellent coach. And I'm like, coach, like, I'm depressed. Like, what in the world are you talking about? And she was like, just join my challenge group. Just, this would be really good. I think you'll like it. And just go from there and see how you feel. So I ended up loving it. I started with 21 Day Fix. I lost 10 pounds, 14 inches. It was the first time that I was training in a group environment, working out. I was used to hitting the gym twice a day alone. And so to be in a community surrounded by so many people who wanted the same thing for me and with me, it was a game changer. There was no way that I could ever go to the gym and find relationships and friendships. People are on this screen with me that I have. And this is kind of where it all began for me. So a month into coaching, she asked me if I wanted to be a discount coach to get the discount on Shakeology. I was like, sure. Like, who doesn't want a discount? So I signed up solely to be a discount coach. That was it. I had no intentions of coaching whatsoever. I'm a graphic designer. We don't coach. That's not what we do. We sit in the office. We don't talk to people all day. But slowly things changed for me, and I just was like, I have to share this with other people. And so a few of the gifts that I received: personal development. I am a completely different person than when I began. I'm a much more confident person. I would never be on a call like this speaking to you guys. I would just be like running for the hills. There's no way. Friendships, like Jess said, like, these are my people here. Like, I've met them 3 or 4 times in my life, and I would call them in a heartbeat if I needed anything. And so that is huge. You guys are signing up for friendships and relationships, ones that you can't get that anywhere else. I shouldn't say anywhere else, but this is a unique environment that we have. So that's the second gift that I received. I have a way healthier relationship with food. That's key, because before this, I was binging on and off. I was eating foods like literally in my office in secret. My husband didn't know what I was doing. I would go to the grocery store, eat a bunch of junk, throw the wrappers away. Like, it was a serious problem. And it wasn't until this lifestyle that changed that for me. So that's huge. This is giving me my life back. And that's like not even an exaggeration. And then I would say lastly, one of the gifts is just finding my purpose. All the things that I've gone through, to share that with other people, because that's what we do here. We share, is a gift. And if I keep that to myself, that's not right. And I believe God put us on this earth, each uniquely for a purpose to do so. And so that is why I coach, because someone else on this call or someone else in your life needs to hear this. This is for us first and foremost, but it's for someone else. I could talk hours about this, but I'm not, because they're all looking at me, and I need to talk to you guys about how you can make money. So this is an interesting topic. I don't like talking about money, but honestly, it's a gift that comes with it. Like Becky was saying earlier, she can pay for the cleaners. For me, like, I can help with, groceries or buy my team stuff. So it's really, really great. So the first thing is that you will notice when you sign up as a coach, you will have to, there's a $39.95 startup fee. I think, Jen, you can maybe share the screen. Slide 8, maybe. Hold on one second. I don't know if it'll show it, but yeah, so this $39.95, this can be completely waived for you guys when you sign up with the challenge pack. So if you're completely new and you don't know what a challenge pack is, it is basically the way that Beachbody bundles everything. It is a 30-day supply of either Shakeology or the Performance line, mixed with Beachbody On Demand now, because they got rid of the DVDs. So typically the workouts are 30 minutes, but you got access to hundreds, thousands of workouts bundled together. So when you sign up, and even if you've already been here and you bought a challenge pack before, and you want to sign up for a code, be a discount coach tonight, you can also, it can be reimbursed to you. So all you need to do is just fill out a very simple form, and the $39.95 will be reimbursed to you completely. And as Jess was saying earlier, if you're military, active military, I'm sorry, that's not a totally different thing altogether. I'm getting it confused. Where am I right now? Okay, so that's the $39.95. That's the first fee. The second thing, what Jess was saying earlier, this is what I want to talk about, the $15.95 a month. This is basically to take care of all of the kind of the maintenance stuff, so the website stuff. So Beachbody, they take care of all the packaging and all the shipping and all that stuff. They actually support us 24/7. So if your customer has an issue, or if you have an issue, you can just call up the phone or on the phone, or use a live chat option, which I do all the time. 24/7 access to that. So all of that is kind of built into this $15.95. The other thing is, when you decide to become a coach and you want to like access all of your clients, all the people, their addresses and everything, the database is there for you. You don't have to create like these spreadsheets and all this crazy nonsense stuff. Beachbody organizes it for you. If you want to export like any sort of reports or anything, they can do it for you. And so that's what it's included. So that's the $15.95. You can also get, like I said, like Jess said earlier, you can get that completely waived if you're active military. So that's that. Slide 9. So what does this mean for us? Like, how do we get, sorry, Jen. I wish mine worked. You get everything. So yeah, the big question is, how do we earn? So everything that you get, whether you want to purchase for yourself, is 25% off. So that could be Shakeology, the Performance line, if you want the beach bars, if you want new releases on stuff, apparel, anything that you could possibly want from Beachbody is 25% off. Also, what that means is you make 25% commission on all your products sold. So for instance, you sell someone Shakeology, whatever, you get 25% off that, everything. And so that really does add up, especially if you're a discount coach and you're just doing it to cover your expenses. It really is worth it. because you're going to get, it comes to about $15 less per month if you're going to be drinking Shakeology like every month. So it's, even if you're going to be drinking Shakeology for 2 or 3 months, which obviously I recommend you drinking it all the time, it's worth it. It's worth it to get the $15 less discount. So that is key. And that's where a lot of us start there, and then we end up staying because we love it so much. Later on, when you, let's say you want to move from discount coaching to hobby coaching or, you know, all-in coaching, you can get things like team cycle bonuses. And this really just means that when you start building your team, which means like bringing other people in, let's say your mom starts doing Shakeology and she wants a discount and maybe your spouse does too, then you start earning cycle bonuses, and then as you keep going up in rank, you'll earn differently just depending on how it is. So basically, you can make this earning as big or as small as you want. It's really up to you. If you want to just, you know, maybe you're a stay-at-home mom and you want to like contribute a little bit weekly for like groceries or whatever, you can do that. If you say to yourself, you know what, I'm a full-time graphic designer and I want to eventually quit and I want to just really go all in and make more, you can do that. So there's such flexibility with this, which is really awesome. And then the one last thing I'll say about this slide is also when you start to advance your team, you can get free leads from Beachbody, which means that in your back office, you'll see that Beachbody like kind of gifts you with completely random customers that you can reach out to. So that's a really, really cool thing to do and to have. I think that's it for the slide. Let me see if I missed anything. I think it's the next one, Jen. So here's just a couple of examples of different income progressions. There's different ones, and really, again, this is kind of what I was saying. It's like the more that you put into it, the more you'll get. But honestly, I can probably say that when all of us signed up, we didn't think we were gonna, you know, make anything. And really, just as things progressed, you just keep talking to people and building your team, and you just get so excited. And next thing you know, you get a paycheck and you're like, oh my gosh, like I did this because I was just sharing with someone how much I love this. So it really is such a blessing. It's hard for me to talk about money particularly because I always feel like if I do, it takes away my passion, but it doesn't. This is a part of, you know, what we do here. It's a gift. And to be able to, you know, gift my coaches and my challengers and, you know, my husband and be able to tell him I can pay for things, you know, it really is a blessing. And that is probably the biggest takeaway from that. So hopefully you guys don't have any questions. If you do, we can take them at the end. But now I wanted to, we are going to hear from Jacqueline. She's one of our other newer coaches. And I had the pleasure of meeting her this past year at a Coach Summit. And she's awesome. And I would love to hear from you.
Hey guys, so I'm Jacqueline Smith. I have been actively coaching for about 5 months now. Just a quick little background about how my journey began. I became a new stay-at-home mom in 2016. So I had a little baby, and Jessica mentioned she had people hit her up. She's like, oh, what are you doing? That was me. I recently moved into her neighborhood. We live in the same neighborhood now. So I was like, I messaged her. I'm like, what are you doing? Winter's approaching. I need something to do. So I started off with 21 Day Fix. I started drinking Shakeology. I finished the program. I loved it, but I just was kind of coasting. Into the next year, 2017, I gained about 10 pounds. And for me personally, I have never had to lose weight. This was all new to me, so I was like, kind of getting a little lost in life, to be honest. So I was like, all right, I'm going to sign up as a discount coach. Let's see how this goes. And, you know, as time moved on, I was still needing to lose that weight and just stay consistent. And my eating was okay. I was working out here and there. I was making not really progress. And then I heard about 80-Day Obsession. And Jessica knows more than anyone how this program completely changed my life. And I think for some people, it might just be a program that'll do it. Of course, everybody's different. So within the first month of doing 80-Day Obsession, I was still a discount coach, not working.
I was noticing not just physical, but mental changes. And I was like, wow. So I started sharing my story a little bit on Facebook, just, being like, hey, this program's amazing. I'm finally getting my muscle back. I'm, losing some weight. And people were coming to me like, what are you doing? And I thought to myself, I'm like, why am I not sharing what I'm doing? Why am I not, just telling people basically? So I talked to my coach, Jessica, and, I basically just decided to go for it. I was honestly terrified. Not gonna lie, I was like, maybe I should just work somewhere else. I can figure it out there, but I still want to be healthy. But I was like all in at this point with 80 Day Obsession. I was like, nope, no turning back. I literally don't know what I would have done looking back if I didn't have this program. So like I said, I started really coaching in April, and I just started believing in the products because I was using them properly. I was properly doing the fitness programs, and I knew that they worked. And I had to share it with other people. And the cool thing about getting people to join you is that they'll like you for you. They won't, want to join you probably if they, don't want to see you every day basically on your challenge groups. So people that you have are your people. They're your tribe. You are going to want these people to be with you, right? And they're going to want to be there right with you too. So for me, coaching has just been amazing to just have all these amazing women, for one. It's been Coach Summit for me was a huge wake up, life-changing experience that all coaches should go to if you can. So just the community of it. You also get to stay fit and healthy yourself, right? And I thought to myself, if I could just help one person feel better about themselves, like I was finally starting to feel, more importantly, mentally, then it's all worth it. And I was thinking, I could help one person, go from there. I could hopefully eventually get my Shakeology covered. So that was initially where I started. I'm working towards bigger goals now. I'm getting more of the hang of it. As you go in more with coaching, you'll learn how to be more comfortable with not only yourself, but how you present what you do and what you love, which is, Team Beachbody. So for me, yeah, I don't know. I'm just a stronger person mentally. I'm a lot more confident. I love just sharing it. So I hopefully, you guys will find your groove and what works for you. I don't necessarily work every day. I do little things here and there, but it's kind of like they were mentioning, you can be full-time, you can be part-time, you can do as much or as little as you want. It's just up to you. So it's really flexible, and you get to just be your true authentic self, and again, be around amazing people. So that's kind of my journey, and I think we're going to conclude with Jen. Is that right? So she can talk? Okay. Yeah. All right.
Hey, everybody. So apologies in advance. Can you hear me? I'm usually a very loud person. I have a terrible sore throat, so I have medicine head. I have tea. We're going to do the best we can. So I am super excited to be here, even though it might not look like it, but inside I'm really, really excited. I'm excited because I get to share with you guys about something that has totally transformed my life and my family's life. So, swallowing. Okay. My name is Jen. I am married. I have 3 kiddos, 10, 8, and 4. And we currently live in the Dominican Republic. So I'm drinking hot tea and it's like 5,000 degrees. So not only do I feel terrible, but I'm sweating my butt off right now. So I started my journey a little over 3 years ago. It was April of 2018. And I had a friend who invited me to a challenge group. 2015, see, medicine head. It wasn't just a few months ago. Thanks, Becky. seriously, I took a lot of medicine before we got on the call, hoping that I would feel better. So a friend invited me to a challenge group, and I said, sure, but I'm not buying that stuff you sell because it's really too expensive. True. And she was like, it's okay. I love you. Be in my group. I was in her group. I saw lives being changed by this shake and these programs and the accountability. And I was like, okay, I guess the accountability alone isn't going to do it for me. So I had to do a garage sale. You guys, I did not have the money. We are missionaries. I did not have the money. I did a garage sale. I sold the things I could sell, and I bought my first challenge pack. And I was too much of a baby to do 21 Day Fix like everybody else. And so I did PIO because I thought Pilates and yoga, like that's super easy. Don't be fooled, friends. That's a hard program. But with that program, I lost 30 pounds and never felt healthier, more confident. On and on and on. I'll talk about that in a minute. But within the first couple of weeks, my husband said to me, I don't know what's in that stuff, but you can't ever stop drinking it because you're nicer, you're more patient. On and on and on. Okay, okay. So he said, you can't stop drinking this stuff. And I said, well, that's funny because you're the one who told me I couldn't buy it because we couldn't afford it. So he's like, well, we're going to have to figure that out. So I talked to my coach, and she mentioned the discount. And so I thought, well, that's great, 25% off. I need more. I need more than 25% off. Well, thankfully, after just a couple of weeks, I was, people could tell from seeing me at church, seeing me at school, seeing me on the street, not like walking the street, you know, like grocery store street. You guys, Benadryl is no joke.
Seriously, you're 5 minutes left to read it in. You're killing me.
Anyways, so anyways, enough people were asking me what I was doing, and all of a sudden this light bulb went on, and I was like, oh, I remember. She told me I also got a commission. So my parents were the first 2 people that bought challenge packs for me. And then I had 2 other friends, and it just kept going. And I was like, well, people really, if I tell them what I'm doing because I feel so awesome, they want to do it too. And very quickly, my shakes were paid for. And it sort of just kept going from there, where I just kept taking care of me, and I kept sharing what I was doing, and people were inspired by that and wanted to join me. And that's where I'm at today. I have a part-time job. I work for a ministry called Young Life, and I do that, and I'm a mom, and then I do this as well. But while doing all those other things, I have been able to stick to my own health and fitness goals because I've been a coach. I will tell you, if I was not a coach, there are many a days I would not have gotten up and worked out. I would not have made the right choices food-wise because who would have cared? And you know what? There are some days where we just don't do it for ourselves and we do it for other people, and that's okay. So that's one of the biggest gifts I've had from coaching, is being able to stick to my own health and wellness goals. Income, obviously, I have been able to, we just paid for our kids' Christian education for the entire year, all 3 of them in full at the beginning of the year, thanks to Beachbody. We fundraised for 1 car, and we were able to buy a 2nd car for my husband, thanks to Beachbody. We're able to be generous with friends and family who need things. On and on and on. Trips. The biggest, okay, they're all the biggest, right? But another really big one is the amazing, amazing people that I have met on this journey. And we've all said it, but you guys, like, if nothing else, if you don't make a penny, but you are a healthier version of you, and you get it a little cheaper, and you are surrounded by women who will encourage you and uplift you and pick you up when all you want to do is lay on the ground, worth it, right? So that's me. Those are the gifts that I have received from coaching. And I just want to personally thank you for taking an hour of your time on a random Tuesday night in whatever month we're in August. We're still in August. Still in August. Okay. To hang out with us. And honestly, you might be sitting here thinking, I don't think I could do this. Like, maybe this isn't for me. Here's the thing, you guys. You were invited here for a reason, and you might not believe in yourself yet, but I guarantee you, if you say yes, there will be a day that will come not too far in the future that you will believe in yourself because of what you will gain from this opportunity. So in just a minute, we're going to answer some questions, but I always like to finish this call by just saying that if 3 things are true about you, then we would like you on our team. And if they are not true, you're not our people, and that's okay. You probably have people somewhere else, and that's cool. The first thing, if you are a person who is on a journey to be the best version of yourself, we want you, okay? So if that's you, great. Second thing, if you are open to loving others and sharing your journey with them, we want you. And this is almost the most important to me, if you are willing to be imperfect and teachable and vulnerable. Because quite frankly, okay, I've been doing this for 2 years. I don't even know what year it is, you guys. Like, I don't have it all together. I don't have all the answers. I don't know all the things, and I probably never will. And that's okay. That's okay. If you're willing to be vulnerable and just put yourself out there and say, this is what I'm doing. Anybody want to come along? And I'm not going to do it perfect. And I'm going to eat a bag of cookies from the pantry because I'm mad at my kids. I'm going to tell the world because, quite frankly, people don't want to follow perfect people. So I'm rambling. You're on a health and wellness journey. You are willing to love others and you're willing to do it in a vulnerable and real way. And we want you on our team. We want you part of this amazing community of women who are just paying it forward, right? Just sharing what has worked for us. The end. I'm looking at my notes now. Hold on. Oh, I have a slide. Hold tight, friend. That's not my slide. This is my slide.
Well, Jen's getting that. I'm just going to piggyback off of hers. And that you guys, oh, never mind. You go ahead, sweetie. I'll stop. Go.
Okay, so there are obviously lots of Beachbody coaches. Maybe you know lots of them. I was invited by a few other people to Beachbody before my coach that I signed up with. And there's no bad team out there, but here's why our team is different and why part of what I was telling you before, but here's what you can, I guess, what we expect from you is vulnerability, being on a journey, sharing with others. Here's what you can expect from us. We have weekly team calls with trainings, sharing, asking questions, sharing ideas. You get one-on-one calls with your upline coach, new coach training, rank and income training. So all the things you don't know yet, it's okay because we will train you. Getting started right calls, which is just when you sign up, whether you sign up to just get a discount or you sign up to really run a business and quit your job, we will be there to have a conversation with you and say, hey, what do you want out of this? How can we help you? Whether it's just to stick to your own goals or to share it with others. We have team pages with tons of info, content, templates, a community that supports and celebrates you wherever you're at. Team retreats, and most importantly, a place to dream and go at your own pace. And you've heard that a lot already tonight. But if you sign up with our team, we are all different. We're all on different journeys. We're all doing different things at different paces. And that is cool. That is okay. Last and not least, if you join our team, not only will you get the gift of us, but you get a gift card. So, Becky, you have till Thursday night. I'm sorry that I'm a hot mess. I'm really not always a hot mess. I guarantee that, friends. I am a fair amount of time, but not always. I'm going to drink my water now. What did you want to say, Beck?
You do so great. I wanted to say, do you want to tell them about how great our team is and all the training we have? But since we share a brain, even though we live in different countries, you got it, girl. All right, so it is 9:30, and we always want to be so respectful of your time. So if someone has a burning question, we would love to hear. Otherwise, we can for sure answer those for you because I know some people need to go to bed, especially the cute little girl down at the bottom there who's had a long day. You know that I'm talking about her. Anybody have any questions right now that they are wanting to ask?
No questions or dumb questions.
You can tell she's a former teacher.
Well, I just, I took a few notes down. I just want to make sure I understand the difference between a discount coach and a VIP coach.
Nothing.
They're the same.
There are people that hear discount coach and think, I need to coach. And so we just like to talk about it in a different way. You're a VIP customer. You don't have to do any coaching. You're getting the same discount as a discount coach.
And so even with the $16 business fee per month, you're still getting the $16 savings.
Correct. The savings is 30
That's not
something.
canceling it out. Okay.
No. Good question.
Yeah, and it's helpful then because you only pay that once, and then if you ever order any other products, then you're getting that at the 25% off as well, Tammy.
Oh, the business fee is a one-time?
The $15.95 is one time per month, but what she's saying is you would save $16 on your Shakeology, which we're assuming is the basic product that most people will be buying, right? But let's say you decide to do Energize or Hydrate or any of the performance supplements, or buy a cute tank top or whatever,
Everything's
you will
25%.
also get 25% off of that as well.
Okay. The $16 savings would be on the Shakeology.
Correct.
Yeah, got it. Okay.
Yes, and I know that fee for people who are the VIPs or discount coaches say, well, I'm not really coaching, why do I have to pay it? But the other part that's there is the fact that there's 24/7 support, that when you will have someone in your life that's like, what are you doing? And you ask your coach, how do I help them? And then you get that in your bank account, you're like, oh, this is pretty sweet. So that is what it is there for too.
And the other thing just to say about the VIP, if you are just doing it for the discount and you think, oh, but somebody might ask me and I won't know what to do, that's okay. That's what we're all here for. So those of us who are coaching, your upline coach, or any of us who are not your upline coach, you will be put into a team page where you can ask questions, you can ask for help, and there are multiple people that will help you with that. So even if you say, I don't want to do the training, I just want the discount, and maybe my mom will buy it, and that would be awesome. That's fine. We can help you through all those things.
Thanks for asking that, Tammy. Anybody else have anything? Yes, Erin, go ahead, sweetie. Can you unmute yourself? It's probably hard on your phone. Maybe Jen can. And your phone, you have to scroll over to the left. So there you go. You got it.
She's good. You're good.
I don't know what I'm doing. Okay.
You're good.
I know, Becky, you've sent me this challenge pack stuff and all this stuff to read, but I have just been like full of, changing my whole entire life. Yeah. So what is they said there's a $39.95 startup fee, but it can be waived if you get the challenge pack. Give me more on that.
Yes, I will send you a lot of that, darling. So I'll send you short and sweet, make it super simple. So essentially what it's saying is you buy the tools to work on you. You don't have to sign up to pay that fee to be a coach. You'll just get the discount going forward. And you don't have to sell anything. So anybody what we pretty much say is if you want to try this out, the challenge pack will get you the most value. Sign up as a coach. The fee is totally waived. You are spending nothing. And then your second month, your Shakeology will be at a discount. We always recommend people, bare minimum, do 2 months of Shakeology. You'll get your second bag as a discount, and then we'll touch base. We'll be in groups together, and we'll decide, hey, do you want more from this? What would you like to do? And go from there.
Okay.
And then also, if any of you do sign up to coach, you'll get that gift card. If any of you do not have a challenge pack yet or have not gotten a challenge pack, our team is running a summer sale right now. So you're going to double up on the gift cards and the savings. It's going to be amazing. So that's super fun through Friday. So thanks for asking that, Erin.
Yeah.
This makes me so happy. You're also beautiful. To let you go, though, because I promised that I would. So I'm going to give you 10 seconds of the best Becky motivation I got. We all have fears. We all have uncertainties. Jen loves when I get on this. I don't know why you're here tonight, but there's a purpose and there's a reason. Maybe it was just to have 60 minutes from having to do laundry. I don't know. Or maybe it's because there's something, a seed inside of you that's like, I need something. There's something different. I know what this is. I don't know what this is, but I think I want to try it. You're here for a purpose, so embrace whatever that is, and the fears that you have are just the devil trying to tell you that there's not something greater out there for your journey or way you can bless other people. But I promise you, what we have here is unique, and we don't want to keep it to ourselves. And so we would love to have you and join us and embrace this journey. Good night, everybody. You're amazing. Thank you so much for being here. Have a blessed rest of your week and a great holiday weekend.